Good evening, everybody. It's the most wonderful time of the year. No, it's not Thanksgiving yet, and it's certainly not Christmas, but it feels like it. It's time to welcome you to the 2021 Pierce County Library Foundation Trivia Bee Home Edition 2.0. I'm your host, Casey Catherwood. This year's virtual fundraising event is, as always, benefiting Pierce County Library System.
And I'm your other host. I'm AJ Garcia. In your emails this week, including today's email, you get an updated email today. You should have received the ingredients list and recipe to whip up this year's signature cocktail, the Huckleberry Buzz from our friend Brian Johnson at Better Cocktails at Home. I've already had a mocktail. You've had a cocktail. We're excited. I know some people at home have had some too. We want to thank Brian, and we also want to thank Heritage Distilling for their sponsorship and all of you who came to the Honeycomb Lounge to learn how to make it.
Now I'm looking around the room here. I'm seeing a lot of happy faces. We've got a lot of great team names and costumes and obviously lots of smiles. It's good to see everybody. Give me a wave back if you're rocking with us this evening. What are you seeing over here, AJ? Anything that's kind of sticking out to you?
Yeah, the Bee Rainiacs, they've got their team shirts on. I think I saw some other team shirts in there too. I'm seeing some Bee antennae. Everyone looks great. Let's get quizzical. They've got like an NFL draft camera view going on in their living room. Everyone looks awesome.
I'm pulled to Ma and is it Ma and Dorter? Love it. Good to see you all. Yes, absolutely. I'm assuming you two are related. Yeah, it's nice to see you.
We've got a couple dinosaurs in the house. Yeah, I know Connie and we got some other players on Connie's screen there. They've got some
stuffed
plush bees.
Yeah, plush bees, bee plushies.
Yeah, they were prepared. 100%.
Did you buy those for this event, or did you have those? You've had those for years. Yeah, those have been in the family for a long time. All right.
Hey, this is a reminder to all of you at home that you can log into the CrowdPer website at any time using the login and link in today's email. You get an updated email and it's at your screen. You can also go to it here. It's crowd.live/B2021B. Thank you. If you didn't get today's updated email, you're having any trouble, you can call our helpline. Our helpline number is right here. It's 253-548-3557, or you can send a quick email to foundation@piercecountylibrary.org. You got about 10 minutes or so before we hit our first question. So again, if you can't get onto CrowdPer, if you're having any issues, send us an email, give us a call real quick, and we'll get you hooked up. Casey, what do we got going on tonight?
Well, as you know, we have a lot of trivia and good cheer in store for you tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in to support our library. Next, it's my distinct pleasure to welcome Catherine McCarthy, President of the Pierce County Library Foundation Board of Directors. Catherine?
Hi, thank you, Casey. Welcome, guests. And players, thank you so much for being here tonight for Trivia Bee. I want to start first just by acknowledging and honoring that we are on the traditional lands of the Puyallup people, and we pay our respects to elders both past and present. In my time on the Pierce County Library Board, I can tell you that I've learned a lot about libraries and that it is a lot more than just books. Proceeds from tonight's event are going to help support library customers to be able to do things like apply for unemployment, update their resume, practice interview skills, get a job, and maybe even just brush up on some of those professional skills. So how do libraries do that? Great question. Let's find out.
One thing we've learned from living through a pandemic is that our library is so much more than books and buildings.
Welcome back!
Did you know that the library is helping people get back to work? Beyond the computers and free Wi-Fi in our branches, the library connects job seekers with a wealth of resources. Many of these are available online at the Job and Business Center, a one-stop shop to help people reach their employment goals. There, you can find help to get the job you want, write a resume, practice for interviews, begin a new career, update your professional skills, and apply for unemployment. Funds raised tonight support library services that are vital to the success of our community, like the Job and Business Center. Please make a gift now to support the library's employment resources. The impact of your gift will be felt by the many people across Pierce County looking to get back to work. Make your gift now at bit.ly/triviab. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Catherine, and thanks to our Pierce County Library Foundation Board of Directors for their leadership. If you serve on the board, can you raise your hand, give you a little shout out on the Zoom here? Is anyone serving on the board on our Zoom call? Yeah, there we go. There we go. I know we had some teams who we know some of our board directors were on. Team Mark and Jeff, that's Mark Pinto.
One of my favorite names.
Let's Get Quizzical was Catherine McCarthy, who had a great message for us. The B Rainiacs, is that Linda there that was waving to us? Hey Linda, how are you? And of course we got Dr. Jekyll and the Hyde family. Where's Tina at? Hey.
Two-faced team. Two-faced team.
You guys look great. Before we get going now, we want to introduce Georgia Lomax. Georgia is outstanding. She's the executive director for the Pierce County Library System. Go ahead, Georgia.
Thank you, AJ, and welcome everyone. We are glad you're joining us tonight for the Pierce County Library Foundation's 3rd annual Trivia Bee, the home edition. I hope you're ready for an evening of fun competition, and thank you so much for supporting the Pierce County Library. The library has lots of great books for you to read, but as you saw in the video, it's also about so much more. And tonight's event funds library services that help people who are looking for jobs or who want to build skills and find an even better job. So I hope you'll consider making a gift to help us support job seekers. You can go ahead and do it now, or do it during one of the breaks. And know that your gift will be helping someone in your community. Now, let's have some fun. Good luck. And back to you, Casey and AJ. Let's play some trivia.
Thank you so much, Georgia. Great to see you. And thank you to all of you for showing how much you love your library with those online donations tonight. I gotta say, your generosity goes a long way, and it is so very appreciated. It's as easy as clicking on the link right here. It should be a URL on the screen coming up, an online link. Yep, right there. Thank you so much for your generosity. Again, like Georgia said, it goes so far, and it means so much. Now, you know, what we all came here for is a Trivia Bee, so AJ, hit us with some details, my guy.
Yes, we've got 3 really awesome rounds of trivia tonight. Each round is going to have 15 questions in each round. In between, we'll take a little 5-minute break so you can refill your drink, grab some snacks, just get up to stretch. That's also going to be a really great time to make your contribution to the Library Foundation if you haven't already. Here's a little bit about how the scoring is going to work. So each question that we ask is going to be worth up to 100 points. So we're going to read the questions. You'll have 30 seconds after it's read to select and submit your answers. Now, 30 seconds, not a lot of time, Casey. So we don't want anyone at home trying to Google any answers. We're working on an honor system. And plus, 30 seconds is not a lot of time. Now, as that timer goes down, your correct answers are going to earn fewer points, which is why you want to try and answer as quick as you can. Again, the faster you answer, the more points you're going to get. But the most important thing, of course, is getting your answer correct. Now, that's how you score for each question. As a team, every member of your team needs to submit individual answers for each question. Then those scores will be averaged to determine your team's total for the question. Am I making sense to you, Casey?
So far, so good.
All right, now, tonight, teams are competing for 3 top prizes, Casey.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about that a little bit.
First place team gets to lift the vaunted Trivia Bee Championship trophy, while the second and third place teams will receive a one-of-a-kind glass trophy from Hilltop Glass Artists. That trophy is amazing. Individual players are competing for the right to brag until next year's Trivia Bee. And if you're a player, obviously you're joining us on Zoom. That's all these beautiful faces I can see over here, the players on Zoom. And our audience members, we send them a fond hello as well and a warm welcome. They are watching over on our YouTube live page. I'm getting pretty excited because tonight we're also using CrowdPurr, a virtual trivia event platform. Is everybody tracking? Does everybody have their CrowdPurr ready to rock? That is where you will submit your answers and earn points. And this is important. I got to emphasize it. You have to use CrowdPurr to enter your answers. You got to do that. That's a non-negotiable.
Yes, if you haven't already, players, please either open a second internet window or get out your phone, type in the web address. We just showed it there. It's crowd.live/2021B. So there's the link right there. If you're not there already, head to that link, and that's where you're going to submit your answers. We sent an email today with the updated link. If you're having any trouble right now, you still got a couple minutes. You can give us a call at the helpline. It's 253-548-3557, or you can send us an email to foundation@piercecountylibrary.org. If you can't get through on your phone, please just send us an email. We'll try and get you set up here before we get going. We're going to get our first question underway here in just a moment. Is everyone feeling good still? I know we just threw a lot of rules at you, some instructions for you. Everyone doing all right? Any thumbs down, or is everyone doing okay? Okay, I'm not seeing any thumbs down.
Looks like a lot of thumbs up to me.
Yeah, even a little bit of rock and roll there from Pete.
Hey.
Good to see you, Pete. Now, last year, lots of you dressed up in your most beautiful attire for the event. Fashion judges from around the world are assembled again tonight to determine this year's winner. And at the end of the night, there, of course, is going to be a prize for Best Costume, Casey. But how do you win?
Okay, well, it's a pretty complicated algorithm, but it's broken down into 3 parts. All right, here, folks. Tonight, we're judging costumes on 3 categories. Creativity. Now, is it punny? Is it made of creative items? Is it impressive in its construction? Is it DIY? Originality. Does it stand out? Does it have that whoa, wow factor? And does it fit to a theme? Does it fit the B theme? Is it literary or library themed? Does it match your team name? All of this and just that are how we're going to determine a winner.
That one right there, that would win first prize if you ask me.
Baby B?
Baby B. Before we start awarding points, players, take a look at your game screens. This is your CrowdPurr screen, not your Zoom screen. Again, that's where you're going to answer your questions. In just a moment, we're getting very close. In just a moment, you're going to see a countdown timer. When that timer hits 0, your first question will appear on the screen. Now, don't panic.
Don't panic.
Don't panic. This is just a practice question. No points are going to be awarded. What's going to happen is Casey is going to read that question aloud. When he's finished reading the question, the answer choices will appear below, and the 30-second countdown timer is going to begin. Now, when you see your multiple choice options, you're going to click your choice, and now this is very important. You have to hit submit after you pick your answer. When that timer runs out, Casey and I are going to reveal the correct answer. Are you feeling good?
I feel more than good. Is it time, or can we get this thing underway already?
Let's start the 30-second countdown timer.
30 seconds.
You should see it there. Should say trivia game beginning in about 25 seconds. Again, we are going to have just a practice question.
Just the one practice. This is, Dave, we're talking practice. But you only get one. We're only doing one practice question. So realistically, folks, this is a lot. This is a big practice question.
I mean, if you want to put some pressure on them, yeah, it's a big practice question. It's the only one you're going to get. We got about just 5 seconds, and then when that first practice question pops up, Casey's going to read that, and then we will get underway here. So you should see it now.
Okay, our first and only practice question. Sasquatch, also known as fill in the blank, is a large, hairy creature of American and Canadian folklore with enormous 24-inch footprints. Now that answer there is either going to be A, Bigfoot, B, Boogeyman, C, Gorilla Man, or D, Yeti.
So you should have about 20 seconds left. Again, you're going to want to pick your answer, and then it's very important that you also hit submit. Again, the faster you answer, if you get it correct, that's more points that you're going to receive. So try and answer correct, but also if you can answer fast, that's going to definitely benefit you.
Quick and correct. Correct and quick.
Quick and correct. And if you didn't get this one, it's going to be a long night for you. Are we ready to see the answer, Casey?
Absolutely. Tell us what it is.
It's Bigfoot. Easy peasy, easy peasy. Everyone feel good about that? We feeling all right? Everyone got their CrowdPurr rocking and roaring? All right.
I had an uncle we called Boogeyman.
Yeah, I know. He's a great dude, though. I think we did it, Casey. We're ready.
All right.
We are ready to go. This one's for real now.
If you are ready to get this thing going, you wave your hands in the air like this because this next one counts, folks. Our second question of round one. Similar to human fingerprints, no two dogs have the same what? Is it A, paw print, B, nose print, C, fur marking, or D, tongue color? Now I know just like any man on two legs, we all write our own story, and some have a sordid past, but hey Jay, what's that answer? I mean,
Well, we got about 15 seconds left. Again, pick your answer, then you gotta hit submit. Got about 10 seconds left.
I will be honest, I don't know this one.
No, I'm clueless. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's see it. What do we got? B, nose print. B, nose print. All right, that was the first real question of the night. Be honest, who got it wrong? Who's 0 for 1? Yeah.
Hey, we're not gonna rub your nose in it though. Let's go on to question 3. Here we go. Luca, I've seen this one. The latest animated film from Pixar is set in what country? I didn't ask county, I asked country. Is it A, Brazil, B, Greece, C, Italy, or D, Tahiti? Let's see here.
Brazil, Greece, Italy, or Tahiti? You love this movie.
I know. I did love this one. I love those little fish boys. It's a great pick.
Is it your favorite Pixar pick?
You know I love Ratatouille.
Yeah,
I love that little mouse.
Yeah. All right, we got just 3, 2, 1. Get those answers in. Let's see the correct answer. It's Italy. Italy.
Yep.
All right, I'm seeing some cheering happening. It looks like some people are off to a hot start. Casey, let's keep it rolling.
Okay, we're rolling on to the fourth question of round one. DNA molecule strands form which shape? Is it A, a double helix, B, spiral, C, ring, or D, triangle? Now, I'm not sure about you guys, but with the holidays approaching, my DNA is going to just be simply out of shape from a lack of exercise and too much sweets. I'm curious what the answer actually is, though.
We got about 10 seconds left. All right, make sure you pick in your answer, but you got to hit submit too. Don't be the one who forgets to hit submit.
You got to hit submit.
We're going to call you out if you do. All right, let's see the answer. A, double helix. Double helix. Did you know that one?
No, I did not know that one either.
Let's take us to question 5.
You know, I was born to host. I never claimed to be smart. Here we go. All right, moving on to question 5. The rapper Macklemore is from which city? The rapper Macklemore is from which city? Is it A, Atlanta, B, Chicago, C, Milwaukee, or D, Seattle?
I know this one. I'm not going to spoil it, but I do know it.
Okay. Very, very good. I'm gonna pop some tags, hopefully get this next one correct. That's not the lyrics of the song.
No, but it should be. 3, 2, 1. Make sure you hit submit. Here we go. What do we got? D, Seattle. We're here. We're in Seattle.
Yeah, we are there right now. You want to move to question 6 or what? Did you have something you wanted to say?
No, I'm excited. Let's move it on.
All right, question 6. The running of the bulls takes place each year in which country? Is it A, Brazil, B, Chile, C, Mexico, or D, Spain?
There's already a couple geography questions.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Not my best subject. I wasn't even 100% sure about saying we were in Seattle. Got about 8 seconds left. How do you think you'd fare in the running of the bulls?
You know, I think just to start, I would participate because I'm very brave and I welcome a dance with death.
Right on. Let's see the answer. D, Spain.
Spain, absolutely.
Spain. I'm just checking on the scores here right now, Casey. Let's see. We got 4 men and a baby kind of sitting middle of the pack. Right up at the top right now, we do have the Stumpkins. The Stumpkins. You got it going on.
Where are my Stumpkins at?
Stumpkins, where you at? Yeah, there you are.
They've got the faraway view. Hi, Stumpkin.
Hey, Stumpkins. Early lead for you guys. All right. Casey, let's see question 7.
Let's see if we can stumpkin them with this next one. Question 7. As of 2021, which Major League Baseball franchise has never played in the World Series? Is it A, the Colorado Rockies, the B, the Milwaukee Brewers, C, the Seattle Mariners, or D, the Tampa Bay Rays?
Do we really need to talk about it?
I don't know if you need to be a super big baseball fan to know this one, but I will say I don't really feel like making jokes when I think about it. We've got about 8 seconds left before we reveal this rather unfortunate answer.
3, 2, 1. All right. It's C. Let's move to question 8.
C, moving on. All right, here we go. Question 8. Singing a song in the film Frozen, Anna asks Elsa, do you want to build a what? Is it A, snow castle, B, fort, C, snowman, or D, beehive?
Oh, man. I feel like I've heard this song pretty recently.
Yeah. Well, what was it?
Well, I thought maybe I heard it in the Honeycomb Lounge. Who was in the Honeycomb Lounge? I know some people here were. 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Certainly wasn't a pyramid scheme.
No, I did think it was pyramid scheme. Do you want to build a snowman? Snowman,
There you
too
go.
easy.
Yep, absolutely.
Anyone get that one wrong? Everyone feeling okay about that one?
Are you pointing to that tiny child because she likes that song? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, question 9. Hey, this round's going pretty quick. Everybody feeling good? Feeling, I mean, obviously some of you are feeling better than others, but is everybody feeling good? Like, is it fun?
I know the Stumpkins feel good.
Okay, moving on to question number 9. Where would you most likely find wainscoting? Is it A, a house, B, the ocean, C, the Grand Canyon, or D, a fire truck?
Wainscoting.
You know, I also had an uncle named Wayne. AJ, do you remember him?
Yeah, also a good fella. What was the other guy's name?
Boogeyman.
Oh, Boogeyman.
Yeah, I hope he comes home someday.
Yeah, I do too. Let's see, we got about 5 seconds left. Wainscoting. Wainscoting. I had never even heard of what this was before reading this question for the first time. Let's see the answer. A house. Were you going to guess the ocean?
I was going to totally go the ocean.
It is a house. All right. We are about 2/3 of the way through round 1. We got, I don't know how many questions left. I can't do math. Let's buckle down. Let's see question 10.
There's 6 questions left. Here we go. Number 10. The Statue of Liberty was a gift to the United States from which country? Was it A, Canada, B, France, C, Spain, or D, the United Kingdom? AJ, have you ever seen Lady Liberty in the flesh?
I have a lot greener than I thought she would be.
All right, about 14 seconds left. She's greener in person. All right.
Canada, France, Spain, United Kingdom. All right, let's see it.
Oh!
France. France.
I feel so warranted in being a Francophile.
Right on, brother. Hey, let's, Dean, can we scroll down to the bottom? I need to see who's in last here.
Be-Rainiacs. Is that them in last?
That's the B-Rainiacs.
No,
B-Rainiacs.
hold
What
on,
is
hold on,
happening
hold
over
on.
there?
Is that them? That's the ranking, 17?
B-Rainiacs.
Wow.
Come on.
We're sure that's not a typo? All right, here we go. We are moving on to question 11. What song by the rock band Queen begins with the lyrics, "She keeps her Moët Chandon in her pretty cabinet"? Is it A, Another One Bites the Dust, B, Bohemian Rhapsody, C, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, or D, Killer Queen? Now, AJ, I know where I keep mine, and I will never tell you.
Hey, come on.
No, I'm never going to tell you. Here we go.
All right. We got
10
about
seconds
10
left.
seconds left. If you've already submitted your answer, who's a Queen fan? Queen fans. Queen fans. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Georgia knows. All right, we got just a couple seconds left. Time's up. Let's see it. Killer Queen.
Killer Queen.
Killer Queen. All right. Should we move to question 12?
I think we should go to question 12.
Let's hear it.
All right. If you get tea, spill tea, and give tea, then what does tea probably mean for you? Is it A, money, B, fashion advice, C, romantic relations, or D, gossip?
Money, fashion advice, romantic relations, or
Get
gossip.
tea, give tea. AJ knows a little thing about having low tea. How about that answer, AJ?
We got about 8 seconds left. Oh, man.
That was cruel. Sorry. Love you, bro.
All right, let's see the correct answer. Gossip, spilling the tea.
All right, gossip.
All right.
Did everybody knew that? Oh, yeah. Is it calling for a timeout? You want a timeout. You're saying you got it correct. You want a timeout. There's no timeouts. No, you don't get a timeout. That's not in the game. Okay, we're gonna move on. I can't hear you, but I respect you. I see you. I acknowledge you. Okay, moving on to question 13. Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away is the opening line to which classic children's show? Is it A, Sesame Street, B, Reading Rainbow, C, Picture Pages, or D, The Muppet Show?
Sesame Street, Reading Rainbow, Picture Pages, The Muppet Show. Are we sure this wasn't that kids show about global warming?
Oh, man. Yeah, I can just hear David Attenborough's voice now.
All right, we only got a couple questions left in this first round. Before we take a break, let's get focused here. 3, 2, 1, hit submit. What do we got? Sesame Street.
Sesame Street. I love that one.
Yeah.
It's got that big, what is he, a bird?
Yeah, that big vaccinated bird. Let's see question 14.
All right, question 14. What famous shipwreck was discovered off the coast of Newfoundland in 1985? Was it A, Andrea Doria, B, RMS Lusitania, C, RMS Republic, or D, Titanic? Hard to say. I mean, they're all good boats to me, AJ.
Yeah. Question 14, we just got 2 left. Let's see. I'm just taking a look at the scores here. It's a pretty close round.
Stumpkins are doing pretty good.
Yeah, Stumpkins are starting to run away with it, but we got a long game. Famous shipwreck is Titanic. You know that one?
No, I guess the Lusitania one.
Right.
Okay, again, all great boats. This is the second to last question in the round.
Yes, sir.
All right. Question 15. What word translates to wolf in Spanish? Is it A, burro, B, gato, C, lobo, or D, perro? Gato, lobo, perro, burro. I don't know what the answer actually is. And I took 6 years of Spanish.
I took 2 and did not do well. 3, 2, 1, hit submit. What do we got? Lobo. Yep.
Yeah. Now
Did your
I
6
know
years
it.
of Spanish pay off?
Yeah, now I knew that one.
All culminating in one amazing moment.
I love it.
Hey,
Here we go.
We've only got 1 question left this round.
This is the final question of the round. Do we have like a sound? And if we don't have a sound, can everyone kind of do one in their house? This is what I like. Pew 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 pew. Final question. 16. This classic children's song, sung as a duet between Liza and Henry, is called "There's a Hole in the What?" Is it A, well, B, roof, C, pocket, or D, bucket? Okay, I think there's a hole in your head if you don't get this one. Everybody knows this song.
Do we?
I know it,
I know you know it.
but I love jingles and little rhymes. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
This is it. Last question of round 1. Should we see the answer?
Let's see the answer.
Let's do it. D, bucket.
Bucket.
You did know that one. You actually told me that earlier.
absolutely. On my bucket.
Yeah, that's it. 16 questions up, 16 questions down. We're gonna take a 5-minute break, but before we do, Casey, we really need to thank our sponsors who have helped make tonight possible.
Absolutely. Let's read them. We've got a lot of appreciation and gratitude for our honeybee sponsors. We got KeyBank, Midwest Tape, Hoopla, U.S. Oil, represented tonight by Team Worker Bees. Thank you so much for being here, Team Worker Bees. Our Bumblebee sponsors, Carino and Associates, and Overdrive. And finally, thank you so much to our Bees Knees sponsors, Heritage Distilling Company, Matson, Pediatrics, Northwest PS, Pierce County Library Administrative Team, who are also playing tonight, the Rush Companies, and of course, Washington State Employees Credit Union. Before we reveal which team is in the lead, let's take a 5-minute break. No need to do anything on the game. It's paused, and we'll just make sure that when we're back, we'll warp everyone to round 2 when we return. This is a great time to show off your outfits for the judges of the costume contest because their watchful eyes are scanning the room now. Okay, it's also a great time to show your support for the library by making a donation, which again, we appreciate so much. It's as easy as clicking the link, which is right there. I'm grasping it. I'm holding it so dear as it swipes away. And we will take a short break and see you all in round 2. Thank you so much for being here.
See you in 5
minutes.
All right, Trivia Bees, we're back. We're back. Who's ready for round 2? That was a pretty good round 1. Yes. Hey, I saw, who was dressed up as honey just now? The worker bees, I saw some honey there. I think they got their camera off.
An adorable costume.
Yeah, looked pretty good. Hey, before we get going into round 2, just a reminder, make sure you hit submit after you select your answer. Just want to keep that reminder going. Don't want anyone to not get the points if they know the answer. Casey, let's take a quick little look here at what we got going on the leaderboard here.
Absolutely.
You guys can't see this at home, but we're taking a look at it right here. Should we go third to first right now, just to add dramatic effect?
You tell me, man. You're the quiz boss.
Who do we got in third?
In third, we've got We Drink and We Know Things.
We drink and we know things. Yeah. Are those our dinosaurs? Yes. Dinosaurs. Crushing
Pretty
it in
good. We
third
got
place.
Kat, Mel, Alicia, and Lauren.
Yep.
Doing pretty darn good.
Kat, you're 15 for 15. Kat, yes.
Killing
let's go.
it. Killing it. They get harder though, Kat. Don't stay humble.
Second place, we got Let's Get Quizzical. Where's Let's Get Quizzical at? I saw them on there.
Let's get quizzical, quizzical.
Let's Get Quizzical.
I
There they
wanna
are.
get
Yeah.
quizzical.
Awesome. Let's Get Quizzical is kind of doing awesome right now. They've got a bunch of players who have not missed a single question. John, Eric, Kelsey, Meredith, Jennifer. Who's in the room there? Yeah.
They're
All
doing
right.
Great.
Yes.
Doing great.
And of course, right at the top, there was.
I mean, come on.
there
Was
was
there
never any doubt.
Was there ever a doubt? The Stumpkins you can't stump the Stumpkins.
You can't.
You try to stump the Stumpkins, it's like, what was it? What's that movie about you can't kill the guy unless you cut his head off? Highlander? Is it Highlander? The Stumpkins cannot be stumped.
All right, we're gonna move on to round 2. Now, again, we're gonna show you a 30-second countdown before the question. Everyone's getting warped into round 2, Casey. Are you ready to start the 30-second countdown? Is everyone at home? Do you feel ready for round 2?
Let's do the warp 2 again.
All right, let's do it. Let's warp them to round 2. Should we say, just in case you accidentally closed your browser, it's crowd.live/2021B2.
Sure.
We're starting our countdown. There it is. Sorry, a little bit sloppy on my part there. There's our link. We've got about 15 seconds here before we move into round 2. I'm still excited.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna get more excited.
I
with
think that this next round of 15 is some of the hardest that we've seen.
I think we might start to see a little bit of gap
yeah.
in the scoreboard now. We're gonna really separate the winners.
All right, question 1. We've got, despite its name, the poodle skirt originally featured designs with what other breed of dog? A, Dachshund, B, Scottish Terrier, C, Collie, or D, Chihuahua. Now, I'm actually wearing one underneath my suit, and as it turns out, none of those breeds are on it. AJ?
Yeah, I can confirm that. I'm 0 for 1 on dog questions so far.
Yeah.
Got paw prints wrong. Dachshund, Scottish Terrier, Collie, or Chihuahua?
I think it's got to be Chihuahua.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Chihuahua skirt.
Dachshund.
A
Dachshund.
Do you even know what a dachshund looks like?
No, not a clue. Not a clue.
I think they're kind of like thin and sleek.
Yeah.
Yeah, like not fluffy at all. Thin and kind of like almost like they look wet.
I mean,
Let's go to question 2. All right, we've got Emily Bronte's only novel, Wuthering Heights, is considered a masterpiece of British literature. What exactly does wuthering mean? Is it A, dangerous, B, forbidden, C, windy, or D, aging?
wuthering.
Wuthering. I said wuthering.
No, I know. I was just reiterating.
You're
wuthering.
just saying wuthering because I was saying withering.
Oh, I was just wondering
Yeah.
what wuthering meant.
Well, you're about to find out in approximately 8 seconds.
Dangerous, forbidden, windy, or aging. No matter how you cut it, I'm doing it as we speak. What does wuthering mean? Windy. Windy, windy,
It's
windy.
windy.
I would have guessed windy just because they both start with W. That would have been my best guess.
Yeah, Bronte, the Heights, dangerous, forbidden. Yeah, I don't know. Windy Heights sounds dangerous and probably off limits. So here we go. Question 3. What is the name for the white hat worn by a chef when cooking in the kitchen? Is it A, a kepi, B, a toque, C, a floppy, or D, a clouche? Clouche. Well, when I cook, it's a poodle skirt and my floppy, but that's just me.
Kepi, toque, floppy, and cloche. I mean, I'm leaning floppy, but
You're gonna lean floppy?
I'm not a chef.
Isn't that a disc? People don't really use those anymore.
No.
Floppy disc.
Our younger audience has no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, and they'll never know.
Let's see the right answer. Toque.
It was a toque.
It's a toque. It's a toque. All right, I'm just checking out the leaderboard here. I'm starting to see some teams moving up, some teams moving down.
Funny how that works.
It is. It's still close. Still anyone's game. Even the teams toward the bottom. Who's hanging around? Who's hanging around? Let's see. We got the Hive is doing all right. There's no one that's out of it, really.
No, and Ma and Daughter, you guys are right there. You're right there. So keep clawing and fighting, Ma and Daughter. Stick together. Use that mother and daughter connection that see, you're with me. Okay, here we go. Question 4. In what southern U.S. city did Ruby Bridges become the first black child to attend a desegregated school in the year 1960? Was it A, New Orleans, Louisiana, B, Montgomery, Alabama, C, Memphis, Tennessee, or D, Little Rock, Arkansas?
Got about 15 seconds. New Orleans, Montgomery, Memphis, Little Rock. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen the answer to this one. It's not what I was thinking.
Yeah, what is the answer?
Let's see it. New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. You got a little bit of
I got a little info
Yeah.
on this. So Ruby Bridges attended William Frantz Elementary School in New Orleans, Louisiana, after federal courts in the U.S. ruled to desegregate all schools in the famed case of Brown versus the Board of Education of Topeka, Kansas.
Little insight.
Little insight. Now you know. Are we ready to move on to question 5?
I am.
All right. What 1992 film soundtrack became a huge hit due to its Seattle influence at a time when grunge music was becoming mainstream? Was it A, Singles, B, Batman Returns, C, Encino Man, or D, Gas Food Lodging?
1992. You're a grunge guy.
I'm not a grunge guy. You know, I'm a jazz man.
I know you are. You look very jazzy today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. A, B, C, or D. We got about 5 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Submit. What do we got? Singles.
Singles.
It's the Singles.
Which no one would doubt is much better than Shingles. Well, it's simply true. I mean, regardless of what you think of grunge music or 90s movies, it's just better.
Yeah. All right.
All right, question 6. All right. According to myth, which Greek goddess returning to the underworld is the cause of autumn each year? Is it A, Demeter, B, Persephone, C, Athena, or D, Rhea?
How do you feel about the pronunciation on those?
Demeter is questionable, but I have always wanted to meet a goddess. I'd like the Demeter.
Oh, I like that one. Let's see the right answer. Can you say it?
It's Persephone.
Persephone.
Yeah.
Persephone.
Certainly not purse phone, which is something that we carry in our purse. You gotta take a call. Next question, here we go. All right, question 7. On the periodic table, what is the chemical symbol for gold? Is it A, AT, B, AU, C, OS, or D, PB? About 18 seconds left. Now, we certainly know that AJ is the symbol for co-host.
Is that all I am to you as a co-host?
Absolutely not.
ATAUOSPB. 3, 2, 1. Make sure you hit submit. What do we got? AU.
Hey, you.
AU.
Hey, you're doing good.
Question 8.
All right, question 8. On Mars, the sky is red during the day, but what color is the sunset? Is it A, blue, B, green, C, red, or D, yellow?
What's your favorite color?
I'd say mauve, but I also appreciate taupe.
Taupe. Yeah. Blue, green, red, or yellow. Got about 10 seconds left.
All right.
This game's actually getting closer the farther we go along. We're gonna give you a little score update in a little bit. All right, let's see. What color is the sunset on Mars? It's blue. It's blue. I would not have guessed that.
No, that wouldn't have been my guess either.
No. Should we see question 9?
Yeah, question 9. Here we go. What is the nickname of the University of Kansas's athletic teams? Is it A, Cyclones, B, Jayhawks, C, Tigers, or D, Wildcats?
Kansas Cyclones, Jayhawks, Tigers, Wildcats. Thought it might be the Bees.
Yeah, there's no B's in Kansas, unfortunately.
I don't think that's true. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. It is the Kansas Jayhawks. It was nearly the Bees, but
Much maligned.
yeah, much maligned. Yeah.
You know, the university was built near a former chalk quarry, thus the saying, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
The more you know.
I think that's how they say it at the games.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Yeah. Question 10.
Here we go. Question 10. Who voiced the teacher Miss Frizzle on the educational series The Magic School Bus? Was it A, Faye Dunaway, B, Raquel Welch, C, Jessica Walter, or D, Lily Tomlin?
You a Magic School Bus fan?
Not really, but I do want to tell you guys, do not get frazzled answering this one. Just follow your gut. My little quizzers.
Good show.
Do you think it's a quality in someone to be curious?
Of course.
Naturally curious, yeah. Okay. What's the answer?
I don't know.
Big Papa?
Let's see it. D, Lily Tomlin voiced Miss Frizzle on the Magic School Bus. I think they brought the Magic School Bus back.
Did anybody watch? Did anybody watch the new school bus?
Yes, we got a couple fans up there in the corner. Yes.
Hey.
Is it good? I haven't seen it. Good, bad, in between?
Yeah,
Good?
it
You
rocks.
like it? All right, awesome.
According to that.
I'm gonna check it out. Awesome.
Okay. All right, we are moving on to question 11. Which of the 5 senses is weakest in birds? Is it A, smell, B, sight, C, hearing, or D, taste?
Are we talking pre or post COVID?
Or was it bird flu? All right.
Which of the 5
15 seconds.
senses?
I would have guessed communication. I can imagine they're not good communicators.
They're excellent communicators. We don't have to talk about it. 3, 2, 1, hit submit. It's smell. Well, yeah,
No noses. They don't have a nose. How would you smell? No nose. Only beak. All right, question 12.
Hey, we got 4 questions left in this round.
12, 13, 14, 15. That's 4. Here we go. Question 12. What humorist gained fame in 1992 with the Santaland Diaries, an essay about his experiences working at Macy's during Christmas time? Was it A, Augustin Burroughs, B, Bill Bryson, C, David Sedaris, or D, Christopher Moore?
Don't you just think some things should stay between you and Santa?
Absolutely, most things. Okay.
Answer quickly.
Jolly Saint Nick.
Quicker. Quicker. All right, we got 5
Getting
seconds left.
Getting in.
Santaland Diaries.
Santaland Diaries. The answer is
David Sedaris.
Sedaris.
David Sedaris. Have you read the Santaland Diaries?
No, and I never will.
All right. Well, that's kind of strong feelings for no reason. 13.
Question 13. In the Austin Powers film series, what is the name of Dr. Evil's cat? Was it A, Figaro, B, Mr. Bigglesworth, C, Salem, or D, Snowball? I would have named him Sammy.
It's a good name.
Yeah, I love those movies. Very formative in my youth.
Yeah, very age appropriate.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see, 5 seconds left.
I don't think it was Figaro.
It wasn't Figaro. In fact, it was Mr. Bigglesworth. Yes, knew it.
I love gold! Yeah, it's a good one. All right, question 14. Engineering students at Purdue University created a licking machine to determine how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. What was the average? Was it A, 64, B, 164, C, 364, or D, 664?
I don't think we need to make any jokes about a licking machine.
No? No jokes about a licking machine?
Probably not.
I think the answer is 664.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? It is 364.
One less than a day. So if you licked one lick a day
Yep.
on New Year's Eve, you'd be at the center. You'd be at the center. On New Year's Eve,
Sure.
you'd finally get there. You would finally get to the center. Day 364,
No, I
one
understand.
lick a day.
I understand. You probably wouldn't feel great. I can't imagine a Tootsie Pop that's out for 364 days would do good things. for
This
you.
isn't for discussion.
All right, last question. Do we have a last question,
the final
Sam?
question.
Yeah, I like it. We got it. Asking you shall receive. It's
All
question
right.
15.
Okay, our final question of the round is everybody ready? If you're ready, just kind of go give me a nod, yep, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, people are nodding, that's good. Final question. Can we get the sound one more time? Final question. Hockey Wall of Fame is located in which city, which is home to one of the original 6 teams in the NHL franchise? Is it A, Chicago, B, Montreal, C, Toronto, or D, Vancouver?
The Hockey Wall of Fame. Chicago, Montreal, Toronto, or Vancouver. Hey, this is your last question round. This is the last chance to take some momentum into our third and final round. Give it your best effort. 5 seconds.
I've heard it was a hall, but it was made of ice. Didn't last long. Thus, the wall.
Let's see the answer. It's Toronto.
It's Toronto. That makes sense.
Casey, competition is fierce. I know I need one more break. I'm looking at the scores. We're going to tally them up. We're going to give it a little update when we get back in 5 minutes. Take us to break, though.
Now, folks, I know that we're all having a ton of fun. We're laughing, we're drinking, we're stumpkinning and around. But remember, tonight is a great opportunity to show your love for your library. It's as easy as clicking on this little link right here, that one, and I'm going to push it out of the way. I'm going to push it that way, yeah. And we're going to take you guys to break. Lots of love. We'll see you in about 5 minutes. Get a drink, go to the bathroom, make a donation. We love you. Final round coming soon. right, welcome back. Okay, we have warped everyone to round 3, which for those counting at home is the final round. Now, if you accidentally close your browser, what are you doing? But it's pretty easy. We can get you back. We're gonna have you rejoin by going to crowd.live/2021B3. This link here, right here, that I'm going to send off that way. Just a reminder, players on your screens will show a 30-second countdown before the first question. AJ, you've got some big news.
I have some monumental news to share before we head into our third and final round. We told you earlier that we had our world-class judges assembled to provide a costume winner for tonight's game. I want to know who the winner is. You want to know who the winner is?
I mean, that's the only thing I want to know.
All right, let's get it queued up here. Are our winners on the screen right now?
Yeah, they're there. I can see them.
We got them right here. We got their picture right there. It's Brent and Mary, who they have been bringing the energy all night on the Zoom. They've been dancing. They've been singing. I think I saw some theater going on. Of course, they've got their camera turned on. There they are. Hey, what's up, costume winners?
Good job.
Woo! Yeah. Man.
Tonight, Vienna weeps for you.
Brett and Mary, good job. You put a lot of effort into your costumes. Want to see you put some more effort into your scoring here in the third round. But you look great. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
you guys are doing
can't
great.
some things just be nice?
You guys are all doing great. Speaking of scoring, as we look up and down the standings here, I know we gave the worker bees a hard time. Dean, can we take a little look toward the bottom half here, see who's hanging around? No one is completely out of it yet.
You keep saying that, but I'm looking at some of these players down here and I'm thinking, no, there's no hope. I'm not saying give up, like it's fun, but like, you know, it's sometimes you just gotta finish out the season.
Hey, the B-Rainiacs though, B-Rainiacs, we called you out earlier. You're making a climb. You're still in it, B-Rainiacs. You're doing well. Yeah, there we go. Keep answering, do your best. I mean, heck, it's the third round. Just answer fast and hope for the best, whatever.
B for every question, lightning B.
B. Let's look a little bit higher up the list. Ma and Dorter, you guys are doing great. You're hanging around. Dr. Jekyll and the Hyde family's looking good. Dean, can we open up Team 6? Team 6 has been answering a lot of questions right. You're just not answering as fast as you need to. Lauren, 26 questions right. That's got to be up near the top tonight. Good job, Lauren.
It's probably because their team name is We Drink and We Know Things, and they've been drinking and they know things. But as you know, sometimes when you've been drinking, you're not as fast as you could be.
Sound logic to me. As we look up toward the top, I mean, we got Mark and Jeff sitting in third. Let's Get Quizzical's been hanging right around, but of course, the Stumpkins right at the top.
I mean, the Stumpkins.
The Stumpkins. You guys got a target on your back now. So third round, keep doing your thing. Good job, everybody.
Stay humble. Obviously, stay humble, Stumpkins.
All right. Should we get our 30-second countdown going?
Please.
We got one round left. I'm excited. You're excited. We got 15 questions left. Answer quick, answer right. Let's start the countdown.
Start it. Do you want to pretend that it's New Year's Eve? And when they get to 10 and then do that, but then instead of saying Happy New Year, they just shoot those laser sounds again?
Yeah, we're gonna need the
or whatever
the laser sound.
You know that sound, yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's more exciting every time. Hey, 15 questions. We're gonna decide a winner right now, Casey. Hit us with the first one.
All right, first question of the final round. Apart from herd, what is another word for a group of 12 or more cows? Is it A, a flink, B, a flank, C, a flint, or D, a flat? I guess my whole thing is like, where do a group of heifers that size even go to? A movie theater? Back to you, AJ.
That one wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't your worst. 10 seconds left. I know I've told you a million times, but make sure you hit submit. Want to make sure you get as many points as you can get. 3, 2, 1. Flink, flank, flint, or flat. What do we got? It's a flink.
It's a flink.
It's a flink.
That is the sound a pinball machine makes.
Amy, judging by that massive head jerk there, I'm guessing you didn't get that one right.
Flink, 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 flink. Pinball.
Question
sound.
2.
Question 2. As of 2020, which of these books is the highest selling at an estimated 500 million copies sold? Is it A, Don Quixote, B, War and Peace, C, To Kill a Mockingbird, or D, The Great Gatsby?
I'm surprised Who Moved My Cheese didn't make the cut.
It is a classic, but I'm curious what the actual correct answer is.
About halfway through your time, I mean, we got a lot of people that work at a library here.
Yeah, they should probably know what book is popular. Obviously, you don't buy books at the library, so that could be a thing that you have to weigh with this.
Let's see the answer. Don Quixote.
Don Quixote, the old man who chases windmills.
Ah, yes.
You didn't know that.
Nope.
Question 3. Due in part to its historic rarity, which of these fruits has become the international symbol for hospitality? Is it A, a pear, B, a persimmon, C, a pineapple, or D, a pomegranate? Now I've got some information about this one because trade routes between the America and the Caribbean islands were often slow and perilous. It was considered a significant achievement from a host to procure one of these fruits for a guest. What is it though, AJ?
Why do you know that?
Because I studied for this. Just that one question.
Yeah, well, that was good information. The answer is, it's a pineapple.
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 I think if you gave me a pineapple for my birthday or for Hanukkah or, a special occasion or at a funeral, I would accept it graciously.
Thanks, Ed.
Just a gift idea.
A lot.
Just a gift idea for the future.
All right.
All right, question 4. How many U.S. states have more than one time zone? Okay, is it A, 0, B, 3, C, 7, or D, 13?
This might be my favorite question so far. Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
All right, 5 seconds left. How many U.S. states have more than one time
How
zone?
many time zones are there in Pittsburgh?
I think there's one.
One time.
Also not a state. What do we got? 13. 13, and Pittsburgh's only one of them. Casey, I'm taking a look at our leaderboard here, and
Things are getting very interesting.
there's a different team.
I just
sitting
want
at
to
the
say,
top.
I don't want to say it. Don't say it.
Stumpkins, are you still awake over there?
Come on, Stumpkin.
Stumpkins, hey, let's get quizzical. Let's get quizzical. Give us a wave. Where are you at? Are they on here? Let's get quizzical. Hey, you moved up to number 1. Yeah, well, look at that. They got 15 people in that house.
Hey, there's still a lot of ball game left, Peter. Here we go. Question 5. In keeping with stage tradition, the actor who voiced Captain Hook in Peter Pan also voiced which other character in the film? Was it A, the Chief, B, George Darling, C, Peter Pan, or D, Shmee? I like that Shmee guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good character. Is that a boy or is that a...
Shmee.
Which character was Shmee?
No, not you, Shmee.
About 5 seconds left.
Don't be Shmeen to me, man.
You need another Huckleberry Buzz.
We know it wasn't B. Not question B, but it wasn't a B. It could have been Shmee. There's no B's in Peter Pan.
Speaking of B, it was B, George Darling. Yes. Yes. Hey, we got like 10 questions left. We're almost done.
And we're basically watching the leaderboard jump around like a bunch of tadpoles in a hot boxed oven.
Question 6.
All right, question 6. According to legend, which American Civil War general invented baseball? All right, here we go. Was it A, Joshua Lawrence Chamberlain, B, Abner Doubleday, C, Nathan Bedford Forrest, or D, William Tecumseh Sherman? Okay. We do know that this legend was a Union general during the American Civil War, if that helps at all.
You like baseball.
I'm fine with it. It is, okay, here we go. We are getting close.
3, 2, 1. Hit submit. What do we got? It's Abner Doubleday.
Did you know it? Did you know his work?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Okay, here we go. Question 7. Everybody take a deep breath as, again, the leaderboard is getting pretty interesting. That's all I'll
It's
say.
fun.
It's very fascinating. Question 7, here we go. Which word is used to describe the wave-shaped toothpaste blob often depicted in advertising? Is it A, a curdle, B, a hurdle, C, a nurdle, or D, a wordle?
What would you describe yourself as? A curdle, hurdle, nurdle, or wordle?
I would say I'm a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Yeah, you've got a good curdle energy to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got about 5 seconds left on
You know what? That doesn't just have to mean a strip of toothpaste, though.
tell me more after we see the correct answer. Nurdle.
Was a nurdle, and a nurdle isn't just a strip of toothpaste. It can also mean a pellet of raw plastic material, and it's also a useful tactic in cricket. All right. Yep, here we go. Question 8. What is the only king in a deck of cards without a mustache? Is it A, the king of diamonds, B, the king of spades, C, the king of hearts, or D, the king of clubs? Guess I never really noticed any of them had facial hair. I was too enchanted by their steely gaze. I respect royalty.
Only king without a mustache.
Which one was it? We will find out in 3 seconds.
I can't grow a mustache.
Yeah, I've seen you try. It's painful.
It's gross. All right, what do we got? C, king of hearts. It's the king of hearts. All right, hey, we got 7 questions left. Let's get a thumbs up, thumbs down, or somewhere in between. How's everyone feeling about how round 3 is going? These ones are getting a little bit tougher. Yeah, no?
A thumbs down, really?
We got a couple thumbs down.
Oh no, and a big stink. We got a tongue.
We got a thumb down and a tongue out.
Big stink tongue. That's okay. Here we go. Question 9. Question 9. We're back to toothpaste, interesting enough. What product did the first American television commercial advertise? Was it A, Crest toothpaste, B, Ford automobiles, C, Palmolive dish soap, or D, Bulova watches?
Toothpaste, automobiles, dish soap, or watches? Oh, man.
I don't know the answer to this,
No.
but I want to know.
Well, we're here to talk about the library and books and not television.
That's fair.
What do
Absolutely
we got? What do we got? Watches. It's watches. First American television commercial was for watches. Interesting. Question 10?
Yeah, absolutely. Question 10. The pound unit of mass is commonly abbreviated with LB. What word does LB abbreviate? Is it A, Libra pound, B, avoirdupois pound, C, Elizabethan pound, or D, the Byzantine pound? You ever eat a pound of pumpkin, AJ?
Every Halloween, my good man.
All right, here we go. We are moving down the line. He's eating a little pumpkin.
Little pumpkin here,
Little pumpkin here, little pumpkin there. We got the stumpkins. Okay.
Correct answer.
The Libra pound. Libra pound. Did anybody get that right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Got a couple hanging around. Hey, we need good energy. We got 5 questions left. This is it. We're going to decide a winner. The leaderboard is very close. We have, I would say, 7 teams who still have a chance. Stumpkins, you're still right up there at the top. Mark and Jeff, you're hanging around. Dean, let's take a look at Dynamite. Dynamite, we haven't checked in on Dynamite lately. Diane and Nancy, doing pretty well.
Pronounced Knuckles? Is it pronounced Knuckles?
It
Nancy
is.
Knuckles.
All right. That's a killer.
Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, love it. All right, question 11. 5 to go.
Here we go. Zookeepers deal with many stinky animals, including which creature said to be 5 to 7 times smellier than a skunk? Is it A, the Tasmanian devil, B, a lesser anteater, C, a striped polecat, or D, a wolverine?
How can you calculate 5 to 7 times smellier?
Stink. I think there's just like a stinkometer that these zookeepers they subscribe to it.
Where do you think you rank among the skunk?
I would say when
Are
we're
you
talking
over or
smelly
under skunk?
creatures with scents and scent glands and who use them when they feel threatened, yes, I relate to that.
All right, let's see it. The lesser anteater. It's the lesser anteater.
Is just fine to me. Here
Yeah,
we go.
No lesser to me.
Question 12. We are getting close now.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit anxious.
What nut can be used to make dynamite? Is it A, almond, B, cashew, C, macadamia nut, or D, peanut? Now I know this one from experience. Let's see here, I've got 15 questions. The oil of this legume can be processed to produce glycerol, which can be used to make nitroglycerin,
Of course.
an explosive liquid. We all know it was used in dynamite. However, there are other ways to make dynamite without using it. There are.
Why do you know all this information? Can we see the correct answer? Peanut. It's a peanut.
You are my little peanut.
Right on, brother. 13.
Here we go. Question 13. As of 2021, which program has won the most national championships in Division I men's basketball? Is it A, the University of California, Los Angeles, B, Duke University, C, the University of Kentucky, or D, the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill?
Let's just say this team was well coached.
Oh, yeah.
Did all the little things, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Real gym rats.
Played the game the right way.
Yeah. Team
Yeah.
that does all the little things.
They had everything right in front of them.
Pulled no punches.
Okay, here we go. 1 question left, or 1 second left. The answer is
UCLA. UCLA, coached by Coach Wooden for a lot of those, or all, I don't know. Question 14.
Here we go. Question 14. A horologist would make which of the following items? Is it A, balloon, B, a clock, C, a sandcastle, or D, a thermometer?
Balloon, clock, sandcastle.
I would have guessed beanbag chair, but I am always thinking about lounging around.
Yes, you are.
Do tell me what the correct answer is, Alec Jordan, please.
We got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit submit. Answer. Clock. It's a clock. All right.
And I see here that someone beat the clock on that one, and we now have a very interesting, we're headed into the final question, and literally, before we do the sound, we have someone in first place right now heading into the final question that we have not seen at the top of the board for the entire game. This is absolutely bonkers, and I know I'm not supposed to go off, but this is what's at stake, people. This is what's at stake right here. This bad boy right here hangs in the balance with this question. So, as we head to the final question,
Sound. There it is.
oh, as we head to the final question, I want everybody to take a good hard look at the mirror-like surface in their computer screen and think, how bad do I want this? Question 15. Which of these items would a fortune teller use if they practiced cataptromancy? Is it A, palm reading, B, tarot cards, C, a Ouija board, or D, a crystal ball?
Whatever it is, I don't trust it as far as I can throw it.
Yeah, you know I'm not into that spooky stuff, my guy.
You are anti-spooky. 12 seconds. This is it. This is for the game. This is for the game.
Okay. Okay.
All right. All righty.
Will it be Stumpkins? Will it be We Drink and We Know Things? 4 Men and a Baby. Let's get quizzical. Mark and Jeff? Question mark.
Let's see the right answer. This is it. It's a crystal ball. It's a crystal ball. Who got crystal ball? Who got the last one? Man, we got a lot of no's happening here. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. That's it, my man. That's it.
You take this. I'm afraid I'm gonna drop it.
Yeah, you're making me nervous too. First off, Casey, we got a lot more going on here than just trivia scores tonight. Tonight was a big night for the Library Foundation. It was awesome.
Very, very big night, and I know that's the end of the questions for the night, and it is time to reveal the winners. But first, let's take a look at the impact you have all helped us make tonight. The total raised for this year's Trivia Bee is $21,500. That is so amazing. Thank you all so very much. That money will go a long way. We are so very, very grateful. Thank you for playing with us, but almost even more, thank you for your support.
Awesome. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. You've all looked great. You played great. It was an awesome night. We're gonna announce our winners. Don't you worry. But before we do that, one more time, we gotta thank our sponsors one more time, Case.
And I will read them. Thank you so much to our Honeybee sponsors from KeyBank, Midwest Tape Hoopla, and U.S. Oil. To our Bumblebee sponsors, Carino and Associates and Overdrive. And finally, thank you to our Bee's Knees sponsors from Heritage Distilling Company, Matson, Pediatrics Northwest PS, Pierce County Library Administrative Team, the Rush Companies, and of course, WSECU. Thank you very much.
Now, while the judges are tabulating the scores, we're just looking through them here real quick. Are we feeling good about our winners here? We'll give it another second here. Well, they're getting the scores tabulated. We want to make sure we get everything right. Before we reveal the scores, how does everyone feel about their gameplay tonight? Feeling all right? It was a pretty good game. Got a lot of people that answered a lot of questions right. We've got some teams that didn't do so awesome. First, we're gonna take a look at the individual player who scored the highest. Dean, is that who I have on our screen right here? Is that our top winner? All right, we're gonna give it just a second. Man, this was a close game. Judges taking a second count. It's a recount. All right, we've got our individual winner. All right, so this was the player who scored the most total points as an individual. No prize for you, but you're taking home bragging rights, especially within your own team. Our individual winner from the Hive tonight is Robin Curtis. Robin, where's Robin at? Woo! Robin! Top individual player. Awesome. Congrats, Robin.
You did great.
Played
and you looked good doing it.
Awesome job, Robin. But we've got some teams that are going to be taking some prizes home, Casey.
Yeah. Do you want to grab one of those tiny trophies while I say who won third place? And no, it wasn't La La Land. Here we go. Placing third is a team that almost, we just have to say, flew too close to the sun. We love them so much. They were winning the entire time until they weren't. The Stumpkins, third place. We love you, Stumpkins. We respect you. We see you, and we wish you all the best going forward in your trivia career.
Good celebration happening in the Stumpkins household.
You know what? Something tells me the Stumpkins are going to be all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Game, Stumpkins.
Second place. Second place. Can I see the other trophy?
Yeah.
Second place will be going to Let's Get Quizzical, Quizzical. I want to get quizzical. Congratulations, Let's Get Quizzical.
Good job, Let's Get Quizzical.
You were quizzical, but you weren't too quizzical. And that's what we liked about you best.
Great job, Let's Get Quizzical.
All right, and finally, I mean, talk about just a shot out of left field. A team that played the game the right way. They played to the final out. And unbelievable comeback victory to our good friends who have the most creative name of all, Mark and Jeff.
Mark and Jeff.
Mark and Jeff, take a bow. Where are you? Mark and Jeff, where you guys at? Yeah, give me another air horn. Come on now. Where are you, Mark and Jeff? Another air horn, please. Where is Mark and Jeff? Well, either way, Mark and Jeff, you inspire us all to shoot a little higher, to dream a little bigger, and this trophy will now have your name on it. 2021, you better believe it, Mark and Jeff.
Congrats, Mark and Jeff. That was awesome. Congrats to all of our winners and everyone for playing. You all played great.
Let's give a big round of applause for everybody. We love you all so much. We have done something tremendous together, and it is a reminder that we are, anything is possible when we all put our minds together and our hearts together to do good in this world. Teams, we will be in touch with your captains about getting those trophies to you. Thank you so much for your support of the Pierce County Library. And I gotta say, from Casey, from AJ, we love you. Good night.